Hi, guys. Welcome back to Affirmations. I want you all to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post. I want to thank those who are just passing through, as well as my subscribers. So, anyway, normally I like the Palo Santo, but I have me a lighter that does not want to cooperate. It's finicky. I just bought it too, so this is interesting. Isn't that go figure? Look at this. We got something. Wishing everyone mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health. Okay, let's see if I can get this to burn. And again, for those of you that are new, I always talk about how whenever we are trying to heal, it is spiritual in nature. And just like churches and temples, sometimes they will use incense and candles and things of that nature. This is something that we also can do as well. Okay. Yes. And so I'm hoping everyone has had a good week. And we always say that if it hadn't been a good week or a good day, what is something that you can do to help things be better? Okay. Also, too, for those of you that are new, we also tackled the topic of healing slave trauma. We're going to look at inner child today. This will be in the description box. This is a deck that I do use. And again, the importance of us looking at our inner child is because, again, in slavery, as well as in many of our lives, children, we have not been allowed to just be fully children, having to take on adult responsibilities, sometimes exposed to things that we shouldn't have been exposed to. And so wanting to tap into our inner child. This is where we dream hope. Okay. And so this is very important, right? Because we normally have always had to live that of a child / adult. Okay. All right. Let's see what we're going to get today. It's cold where I am. Hoping you all have been keeping warm. The holiday season has been passed. We're into this new year now. A lot of times people were saying that 2025 was a tough one. A lot of curves and kind of things that popped up. And a lot of us are starting to learn that these things are there in order for us to build character, to learn lessons. We always talk about for every negative, there is a positive. What is something that either you learned, right? Because we're also researchers. Based on our own lives and our experiences and people around you, we can observe things and understand life better. If nothing else, just to pass the information on to someone else, right? We can learn from everything, from negative and positive. So do put in the comment section, how is it going this 2026? And any lessons learned from 2025. How about that? Okay, we're ready for something to pop out. If not, I'm going to randomly pick. Okay, I'm going to randomly pick. Let's see what we're looking at. Interesting. So we got weighed down. Weighed down. How many of us are feeling weighed down? Let's see what this is talking about. Weighed down. Let's see, 14. Yeah. Life has a way of doing that. Let's see, weighed down. It says Benny loves golfing with Grandpa Blue, but his big bag of clubs are so heavy. When Benny whines and asks Grandpa, why doesn't he get rid of the clubs he doesn't use? Grandpa always chuckles and pats him on the head and says, Benny, come on, and pats him on the head. Benny doesn't know what's so funny. He doesn't see the point of carrying around a bunch of stuff that no one needs. The question is, are you taking on more than you can handle? Are we taking on more than we can handle? That's a good question. Overcommitting or feeling pressure to accept more work than you can get through in a day, right? Are we doing that? If so, this card is asking you to lighten your load. You are not your work. I like that you are not your work. Your worthiness of validation or who you are does not depend on how much work you can do. We have to have balance. You exist outside of this sphere and the obligations that entangle you. So you're more than the obligations, you're more than your responsibilities. Okay. It is time to let go of what must be released to reestablish equilibrium. Again, we just talked about that balance. Begin by setting healthy boundaries at work, at home, with your friends and family, and even yourself. If you routinely breach your boundaries and break your rules and break your promises to yourself, how can you expect others to take them seriously? So again, if we're not even able to keep boundaries or limitations or hold ourselves to certain expectations, the statement is, how can we expect others to do the same? Okay, so that's something we have to think about, getting self-discipline. Treat yourself how you would like others to treat you, right? And you will see changes occur at work and home. So the first step is treating ourselves how we would like others to treat us. All right. This card also asks you to let go of internal baggage that may be weighing you down. Take only the lessons and gifts of the past into your presence. We're always talking about that, even negative situations. What have we learned? Go with a grateful heart. Let go of your worries for the future. Trust that all you need to thrive in the future will be revealed to you as you need it. Interesting. Let go of your worries of the future. Trust that all you need to thrive in the future will be revealed when it's needed, right? We're always trying to stay 10 steps ahead. But as we know, even those of us that's been prepared, things never quite worked out the way we thought, even though we're prepared for it. So we have to go with the flow. Let's see. Free yourself from the burden of carrying around such a heavy load. Navigate life with the lightness of being open-hearted and expectations of delight. Let's see. You will feel energized when you open yourself up to explore. It says regularly declutter your mind to ensure you are not weighed down by unnecessary baggage. Ask yourself, is this thought, practice, or hobby or habit helping me? Right? We talk about the journals. Do I need to carry it right now? Right? Or would it be better off, or would I be better off without it? This process of checking in can help you let go of anything that is unnecessary and allow for an uncluttered mental state and a lighter being, right? The affirmation is, all that I need will come to me. Let go of what no longer serves me and travel lightly through life. Again, all that I need will come to me. I let go of what no longer serves me and travel lightly through life. This is a good one. Okay, so we need to think about that. Uncluttering our mental state. Okay. All right. So this is a quick one today. On that note, I'm gonna ask you all to like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow to the YouTube channel. Also, information in the description box about how to find a therapist if you want to get in contact with me. I do encourage us to get our yearly mental health checkup. Okay. A lot of times we do all kind of checkups. This is something we want to check in with ourselves mentally. Consider journaling, right? Writing down your thoughts and feelings so you can kind of declutter and sort things out, and asking yourself some of those questions. Okay. And so, also, too, if anyone is reaching out to you pretending to be me, know that it's not me. I will never do that. Information for contacting me is in the description box, okay? And so on that note, I'm going to end with our statement. Everyone has a right to heal from trauma, okay, without interference and with privacy, even a race nation. Until next time.